Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, honors, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone, for teaching this truth time and time again, showing us to be men of the Lord, the water Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. I'm the brother Thaha Wam, and I wanted to just do a lesson. We were talking about it at camp, and just the point that we're the wife unto the Most High. We're his wife. So we have to understand what makes a good wife. Because we're married unto him, which is let's get it. This is Isaiah chapter 54, verse 5. For thy maker is thy husband, and this is only Israel, the Lord. Get it real quick. Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 2. And I liken the daughters of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. Zion, of his monument, of our people. Comely, which means beautiful, delicate woman. The Lord has likened us to it. He has chosen, he has separated us. Let me get it real quick. This is Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. The Lord has put us and he has separated us for his own, for itself. He has married us. Like we have been married unto him. We have bridegroom, which is Yahweh Shai. We have went through all these situations. We have made a covenant with our fathers that we as his people, and he is our God, and that's a marriage. And so, just looking at qualities on how to just be a better wife unto Yahweh by Shai. Because our fathers, they haven't, but we are our fathers. So, but they have did it. But the Lord has, he has been supporting us and doing all this stuff as a good husband, and we're the ones that are messing up. We have been backsliding and cheating and committing adultery. This is Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 2. Not according to the covenant that I have made with their fathers in the day that I took them by their hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my fathers they break, although I was a husband unto them, said the Lord. And what did we do? What did our people do? It starts at 8. This is what our just go. I'm gonna read a little bit before. This is Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 1. They say, if a man put away his wife and she gone from him and become another man, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return again to me, said the Lord. Well, our people have continuously spiritually committed spiritual adultery. It's like I worked all day, but spiritually adultery constantly backsliding, going to these other nations, other God, when we had something good at home, as how our women are now. How we have failed and we have got all these calamities because we have moved our husband to wrath. And we have greatly polluted ourselves through all these vain philosophies. Lift up the eyes on the high places. I'm going to move down, I think I'm drop down to 8. This is Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 8. And I saw when for all the causes whereby backsliding Israel committed adultery, and I have put her away, and gave her a bill of divorce. Yet her treacherous sister Judah feared not, but went and played the harlot also. So it was just not just the northern kingdom, which when they were king, when they were on the northern kingdom, all of them did wrong. But Judah had some righteous kings, but then they also eventually fell off. So we haven't been a good wife onto our power, onto our God. We have continuously continuously felt the Lord, continuously the backslide, commit adultery, and not have it, but a quality of good wife on how it is, and we're going to break it down in the spiritual, not in these carnal ways. But I just got a little good article about it. But this is just quick qualities of what a good wife onto, which is the Lord, on how our people should be: loyalty, devotion, carefulness, and authenticity. Authenticity. That's what makes it. But I broke it down to an article that has 15 qualities of a good wife. Expressing your love. That's one. Expressing your love. And how do you express your love to Yahweh Shem Shai? This is John chapter 14, verse 21. Let it load real quick. Bear with me, brother. This is John chapter 15, verse 21. Oh. This is John chapter 14, verse 21. He that has my commandments and keepeth them, he is it that loveth me. He that loveth me shall be loved of the Father, and I will love him, and he will manifest myself to him. So we have to show, like the greatest thing to a loving Father is you have to accept. This is our bridegroom, and so you don't just love you love the family. Like back in the day, it was about creating a family, creating a legacy. So, and how do you do it? Love is not an action. Expressing your love is it's an action. Salakia. It's not just a carnal feeling, a carnal thing that says, "Hey, I love you. I want to just say it." No, it's action. It's showing forth, doing things, obedience. He that loved me keepeth the commandments, and then the Father shall love you. Jude, Salakia. I'm moving down a little bit. To John chapter 14, verse 24. He that loveth me and not keepeth my sayings, and say, words which ye have heard is not mine, but the Father which sent me. See? But if 23, Yahushua answered and said, if a man love me, he will keep my words, and my Father will love him, and he will come unto him and make our abode with him. Another way of expressing your love to Yahweh Shema Shai. This is John chapter 21, verse 15. So when they have dined, Yahushua said unto Simon Peter, Simon, Simon, son of Jonas, loveth me more than these? And he said unto me, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. And he said unto me, feed my sheep. So if you truly love the Lord and you truly are showing and want to be a good wife, you're going to feed his sheep. You're going to do everything possible to give the Lord, because to give the Lord your whole self. It said another quality is intimacy, and to show the Lord intimacy is just to follow his word, follow his understand, walk with him. And it's not walking with him, it's listening to his word, listening to what he is, showing that you're truly, let's go to back to some of the qualities. The first one, expressing love, feeding, communication, prayer into him, seek him 10 times more. Seek him. Another quality that make a good mic is communication. This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 28. For as it was your mind to go astray from God, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. Communicating to him. How is the Lord going to know if you don't ask? He said, ask for it. A prayer. Prayer is a very strong thing. And that's something, if we want to communicate to our Lord, our prayers, if the ones that truly love and seek the Lord, the ones that are trying to be a good wife, pierce the clouds. Their prayers pierce the clouds. I'm going to get that real quick. Sirach chapter 35, verse 17. And the prayers of the humble pierce the clouds until it come nigh. He will not be confounded and will not depart till the Most High shall behold and judge righteously and execute judgment. So we got to ask him. We have to have a confidence into the Lord, to have trust with him. We have in him that by using our communications. This is 1 John chapter 5, verse 14. And this is the confidence that we have in him, that if we ask anything according to his will, he will hear us. And so communication is mostly about trust. It's mostly about being honest, the honest thing. So the Lord is 10 times, his eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. He'll see everything. And so we have to continuously seek him and tell him what we're really feeling, tell him what we really need. This is John chapter 16, verse 24. So bear with me. I'm going to get the one in Matthew. It's better. This is Matthew chapter 7, verse 7. And ask, and it shall be given unto you. Seek, and you shall find it. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. And that's the communication, seeking what we need, what we need to help us grow, to continuously pray upon to the Lord, telling us what we need, telling us what we're lacking, all that stuff, having that constant prayer. Because prayer is super strong. It helps us get to a situation that like if we're lacking anything, that's how we communicate to the Lord through His mediator, the bridegroom. That's how we show, because if if you had a wife and she like quiet, it would be good, but she's slacking on something or she needs help with something and she just doesn't say anything and she just suffers. How is that going to make you feel? But if you the communication, to continuously pray on the Lord, continuously seek Him 10 times more. It's a lot. It's 15 qualities on this. I'm trying to just skim through being supportive, being a best friend. As of Abraham, for be a best friend, he said, if the Lord tells Salakia, let's get it. This is James chapter 2, verse 23. And the scriptures was fulfilled, which said, Abraham believed God, and he was imputed unto him. It was imputed unto him for righteousness, and he was called a friend of God. How do you be a friend, or how do you be supportive? It's to be a best friend or be a friend to him is to believe on his word, having that trust, the respect, and the trust, because that's number 5. Respect the person that he is, who the Lord is, and he's the all great. He's the one that created heaven and earth. Show an interest in their interest. Well, it's a carnal thing, but it's trying to bring it. Listen, a big one. Number 8. Listen. This is 1 Samuel chapter 15, verse 22. Obedience is better than the sacrifice. This is Samuel chapter 1, verse 27. 1 Samuel chapter 15, verse 22. For Samuel said unto the Lord, have great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifice, and obeying as if obeying the voice of the Lord. Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice, and to hearken unto them is than the fats of ram. For rebellion is a sin of witchcraft. You already know how, like, if you have a wife and they nagging and she's rebellious and all that stuff, you don't want to go home. So the Lord wants you to listen, to be respectful, to respect Him. And respect comes with listening, being appreciative too. The Lord says, be content on what you have. The Lord is going to give you what you need to be successful, to be great in this truth. Uh, 1 Corinthians, I think 10 and 13. He's not going to put you in anything too harder than you want. And then he also says, be content to what you have. What did Solomon say? He said, give me neither vanity or lies, me not poor or rich, or I'm freaking butchering it. But he said he didn't want to be rich or poor. He wanted to just have the spirit. He was appreciative of the spirit of what the Lord and the sacrifice he have did. Slovakia. I'm trying to get this laptop froze. God, motherfucker. Man. You know how Satan does it. Slovakia. I'm gonna come back with part 2. I'm just trying to have to figure it out. I don't know. It just literally just disappeared. Just having a struggle today. But Lord willing, come back with part 2 tomorrow. Slovakia, because it's a little bit more. So with that, I want to give all glory, honors, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Kakwadash, the water, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shalom. It just